Hey guys, it's RyeRye here, and today I'm going to revisit a game that was off my radar and I didn't get to pick up at the time it was released, but I happened to pick it up recently on the cheap, and I'm actually very happy with it. It's Medal of Honor Warfighter. I got the limited edition brand new from my local game retailer for about $20 right now. And if you're a fan of multiplayer first-person shooters, especially very tactical, methodical ones, this may be the game for you. This game, at the time of release, I didn't happen to pick it up only because there were so many good games out at that time, and I was playing those, and it just kind of was one that I thought, oh, maybe I'll come and get it sometime. But, you know, right then and there, it just wasn't for me. A couple of my friends said, hey, you know what, why don't you go check that out? It's probably cheap right now, and we're still playing it, and you can test it out, and I'm glad I did. So Medal of Honor Warfighter is a tactical first-person shooter. Some people have likened it to Call of Duty or Battlefield, but that's really only because it has elements of those games, and it's a modern first-person military shooter. Really, it plays more like the old Rainbow Six games, Rainbow Six 3, Rainbow Black Arrow. If you ever played those on the old Xbox or the PC, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's tactical, a couple shots, a couple hits, and you're going down, so you have to play methodical, play slow, check your corners, lean and be wary about enemies. As you see here, I almost went down just there I only got shot twice. Another bullet or two and I was going down. And I was checking my corners as I went around. This game definitely does not reward you for running and gunning or hip firing or things like that. So if you're into games where you want to run and gun and you want to kind of play fast and loose, this probably is not the game for you. But if you do like working with a buddy or a partner, working on a team and being kind of slowly, progressively working towards objectives, then this may be the game for you. I have to say, I'm working here with my buddy GW Mullen Labe. You'll see him on my buddy's screen there. He helped me with this. He's one of the guys that talked me into this, and I'm kind of glad he did. So we're playing the game type combat mission here, which is much like if you imagine rush mode in Battlefield, where you have an offense and a defense and objective bombs that you have to arm. That's basically what we're doing here. I'm using the sniper class, which allows me to use snipe or a bipod type sniping as my class benefit, and then also as well have some proximity mines I can lay down. Here I'm kind of in this level doing Overwatch for GW. Tried to get there and kind of take out that guy that was disarming the bomb, but as you see, I got sniped. So I'll spawn back in here and get back up there and try and watch it again. As he's going for the bomb, our plan was him go for the bomb to arm it and then get down low and take out any guys, and me to try and keep any guys from actually disarming the bomb. You'll see I do that here. This game institutes the buddy system, which kind of like in Battlefield, you can squad spawn on them. Also, your buddy you can get resupply and health at any time from them. So it's kind of, if you stick with your buddy and you guys heal each other and call out guys for each other and spawn for each other, you'll be able to kind of stay alive longer, as well as be more progressive towards your objectives in the match. Just basically more successful all around, sticking with your buddies. GW and I tended to work together as a team and stay together, and as you see in this gameplay here, you'll see a couple rounds where we actually did pretty good, pretty well, and got the objectives done, and we're working well together. Now the game has several different character classes that you can use. There's your standard assault guy, which has your standard assault rifles and grenade launchers. You also have your machine gunner, which you'll see me play on defense here in a moment, which has the high light machine guns with the high ammo rounds capacity, as well as able to use a bipod and things like that. You then have of course your sniper class you see me using here. It also has a spec ops class, which they're the ones that are fleet of foot and run around real fast. They use kind of submachine guns, as well as their ability to have like a signal scan where they can see momentarily where enemies might be placed on a map, and you'll see me use that here shortly as I spawn in on GW here. You'll see a little kind of staticky haze over the screen. You'll see blips, like kind of purplish outline figures in there, and those are the guys. That's the signal scan right there. But the Spec Ops class, you'll see a lot of guys running around this because they are so fleet of foot. However, it doesn't always work. You also got kill streaks here, which you'll see me use one right here. I'm using it on that helicopter. I get sniped or taken out by an enemy back there as GW armed the bomb, but you'll see in the kill feed right there, there it is. My Dragonfire missile, that kill streak that I just used on the helicopter right before I died, got me 3 kills, and I come right back in with another kill streak available to me. So we're attacking here. We're working at, getting these objectives done. As you see us push up here, the arm is the bomb is armed, not the arm is bombed. The bomb is armed, and we're just trying to now keep the enemy from defusing the bomb and taking it out. Back to the classes. Some of these are classes it has. It has a point man class, which, as it said, is a point man. You get high caliber ammunition, which causes more damage to enemies. You get 1 clip, 30 rounds or so of that for your main weapon. You get a secondary weapon of a shotgun with that class. So that class is definitely built for going in and pushing on the enemy. You also have a demolitions class, which has like a ballistic armor, which you can use, like a ballistic shield that comes down in front of your face, gives you an extra layer of armor. Those guys are tough to take out. However, your mobility is very slow when you're using that, and you can't go prone. So you want to think about using that in the right situations. But those guys are nice because part of the demolition, one of their perks in that class is that you can actually arm and disarm bombs quicker. And you'll see here we're pushing up this right side toward this last objective. I use smoke grenade there to try and get that side smoked so the enemy has poor visibility. I'll heal and resupply GW right there and then try to make a run around the flank here as we get up there. You'll see me have a horrible shot here on this guy and miss, and I luckily get him with a grenade here in a second, but then make a final run on the bomb trying to get up there. So it plays very tactical. It plays definitely, if you have a buddy and that's playing it and you guys are looking to get something, again, for 20 bucks right now, you can't go wrong picking this game up and giving it a try. There's still a decent enough community out there that's playing it, so I'd say definitely give it a try. There's a lot of ammo, there's a lot of guns, there's a lot of unlocks you can get, a lot of different classes to play around with. It really does give you a lot for the money right now. Would I have picked this game up full price? I can't say I've played the single player yet. I haven't even touched it. I've been playing this about a week and have been playing mostly with my buddy here just to get an idea for it. As you see here, we're going for the last little couple seconds here to arm this bomb before the round ends, and you'll see here it ends and we win this round, and it gives a nice little hey, top fire team, you get your name there and glory and a short little video right at the end of the round. And as you see here, we're going into defense now, as I'm using a light machine gun for the ammo count. I'd figure that'd be a good way to keep it, and I'm watching the back door from this objective that we're trying to hold. But basically, that's kind of this game in a nutshell. It's definitely a good game. As you see here, I'm using a Black Hawk helicopter now. One of the perks of one of the kill streak perks you can use is a Black Hawk. If you're the one that calls it in, you get to ride in the minigun, and as you see here, I'm kind of keeping suppressive fire on these guys and shooting them out as they try to get into that building there. As well as when you see me getting shot, I'll actually spawn and slide down the rope on the Black Hawk to spawn right there by the objective, and my other teammates, anybody on the team, can spawn there as well. So it gives you a kind of a tactical advantage when you want to spawn guys either on offense or defense. But yeah, so that's pretty much kind of what this game offers. Like I said, haven't tried the single player yet, so can't really rate the game on its single player merits. However, the multiplayer, if you have a buddy and you want to have some fun playing a tactical shooter, this is definitely one for you. If you're into the Rainbow Six games, the Ghost Recon style gameplay, this is one that kind of can fill that void for you. And it's a fun game with a lot of fun modes, a lot of unlocks, and I'd have to say if I were to rate it, I'd probably rate the multiplayer portion of it at around a 7.5, maybe an 8 out of 10. It's not without its problems. It does have a lot of headshot glitching where guys will kind of sit behind a rock or a car, for example, and all you see is their head, yet they're shooting you dead, and you don't see a gun, you don't see any shoulders or upper body or anything like that. So it does have some of that sometimes. It's not without its faults, but I'd have to say for the price, it is definitely a good game. Go out and get it. There's still a good community of guys out there playing it, and see if you like it, have some fun with it. For $20, you can't really go wrong. Last thing I'd like to say here is you'll see I get taken out here by this enemy. I take one of them out, but then the other one gets me. Now what happens when that happens is a red outline, you see it right there of the enemy pops up. Now my buddy can see that red outline. If he goes and takes him out while that red outline around the guy is still active, you see right there, I just spawned in right quick, didn't have to wait on him or anything like that. And you'll see here we're going to go ahead and defend this last section. They only have a few tickets left, so we're going to go ahead and take them out. And I'm just helping lay down some suppressive fire there as GW does it and takes out the rest of these guys. If you like the video, guys, please hit like or subscribe. I hope to do more of these videos in the future, as well as give you some other videos of other games I'm playing, and just let's make this a fun channel where I can give you some news, tips, tricks, editorials, information, whatever I can there for the video gaming community. So thanks for watching, guys. Please hit like or subscribe, and this is RyeRye signing off.